Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Being Free Indeed. If you're watching from Facebook, welcome. If you're watching from YouTube, you are very welcome as well. Thank you for all who have been liking the videos and commenting. They are very encouraging, and it keeps me going on. Even if one person will comment positively or will be impacted positively, that would be a job well done. So thank you so much for all your support. Now this morning I have already put the audio version or the audio reading of our Proverbs chapter 15. That is where we are in our Proverbs challenge or our seeking wisdom challenge. And so Proverbs 15, I have already put the audio this morning, and as I did yesterday with the other chapter, I'm going to take one of the verses to talk about. Before I talk about the verse, I just want to share a quick story with you. The story goes this way. There was a man in a company working with the secretary. So the man is married, and his secretary is a good Christian, and doing it tough. And so the man wanted to take advantage of this lady. This man is married, but still wanted to take advantage of this lady because he knew that the lady really needed her job. The lady needed her job because she also had, family to feed. And this man thought to himself that he will get to know. When I say know, and Adam knew his wife and begat that year. So that kind of knowing, maybe there are little ears hearing, listening, so I don't want to be using the word, but you know what I mean. So the man wanted to know this lady. The man is a married man and wanted to know this lady just because the lady is working under him, and just because the lady really needed the job. The lady was desperate and needed the job, and so the man gave her this option: it's either you get to know me or you lose your job. So one day, after pressuring this lady, one day this man, after everyone had gone home from the office, this man called the lady into his office and made the proposal again that he wanted to know this lady, and it was going to happen there and then in the office. So this man told the lady, make sure the windows are closed, the door is locked, and everything was done. The man was ready to shoot. His gun was ready to shoot. And this lady, after everything, asked the man, are you sure it's safe? Are you sure you've locked everything? Everything is secure? The man said, yes, let's get to know each other. And then the lady said, how about that door or that window? Are you not shutting that window? The woman was implying that, how about God's eye? Can you shut the eyes of God? Because he is looking, because he is seeing what is going to happen here. People of the office might have gone home. No one might have known. Your wife may not know. But there is that window. There is the door out there that you haven't shut. And I am not comfortable. If you can shut that door, if you can shut that window, I will be comfortable to get to know you. So that is the story. This leads to the verse I'm going to discuss. The verse is the verse 11 of Proverbs chapter 15, verse 11. It reads, even hell itself holds no secrets from the Lord God, for before his eyes all is exposed, and so much more the heart of every human being. I'll take it again. Even hell itself holds no secrets from the Lord God, for before his eyes all is exposed, and so much more the heart of every human being. So that is why I said that story. That the man thought he has secured everywhere, he has secured the room, he has shut the windows, shut the door, locked everything, made sure everyone was out of the office. It was just him and this lady. Even though he was married, it was just him and the lady, and he was getting to know this lady, forgetting that there is a big God somewhere. There is a God of heaven and earth who sees everything. Nothing is hidden from his sight. Everything is exposed before God. So I just wanted to encourage someone or to tell someone that if you have the consciousness of God with you, everywhere you go, you know this man, there is a big brother watching me, no matter what I do, no matter where I go, no matter who is there. If you pretend when you are before people who you are, know that God sees what you do that people cannot see. He said in the last day, when he, in the judgment day, he will bring everything into judgment, every secret thing that was done, he will bring it to light. And a pastor, oh my God, a pastor once said this: if you are doing something right now that you will be ashamed when God reveals that thing on the judgment day, you'll be ashamed for your brother or your sister or your brethren or your pastor or someone else, your friends, to know that this is what you were doing and you never stopped and you were still doing that. And God will say, I don't know you. Depart from me, evildoers. If you are doing something right now that you are not comfortable with, you are not proud of, something you don't want anyone to see because it's a shameful thing, because it's a sin, yet you are portraying yourself outside to the public that you are holy, you are righteous. We are not saying, we are all sinners. We are all sinners just by grace. But what I'm saying is, this is just an encouragement for you to have the consciousness that Jesus Christ, God, his eyes are going to and fro. He is seeing everything. His eye sees everywhere and everything. There is nothing hidden from him. So the sin that you are committing, that contract that you are signing, that forgery that you are doing in your company, in your workplace, that lies that you are saying or telling about someone to get them demoted or get them to lose a position, whatever you are doing in the dark, it will come to light. Every secret thing will come to light. And just know that God is with you. He sees it. Nothing, even hell, as the verse 11 is saying, even hell itself, whatever hell holds, is no secret from God. And all hearts are before him. He knows every heart of every human being too. So sometimes, people don't know your heart. They said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Whatever you fill your heart with, it comes out. But people can pretend so much that it has no matter what comes out of their mouth, it doesn't reflect what is in their heart. But Bible is telling us that all these things are before God. The same way when you are a person with a good heart, but people don't see it, God sees it, and he knows that your heart is clean, and that's why you continue to get his blessings, and people may not understand. So I just wanted you to have that consciousness. One thing though to note in that story is that the man was also a God-fearing man. Yes, even though he was married and wanted to know another lady, wanted to take advantage of a vulnerable lady working for him, he had the consciousness of Jesus, of God, not at the moment that, oh, he's watching me and I'm going to commit this sin. But I'm saying that he has the consciousness or the reverence for God, because when the lady said, God is watching, if no one is watching, I can't do this because God is watching. And until you close God's eye, or you close this heaven window, I can't do this because someone is watching. If the man did not know God, or the man did not reverence God, the man would have just excuse my language, the man would have just, disregarded what the lady was saying and just took her and either rape her or just continue with what he wanted to do. But because he had the fear of God and knew that at that moment, he knew he couldn't go through with that. And so whatever readiness, preparation, he was his gun ready to shoot, everything just collapsed. And that was the end of the story. And I know you know what I mean. So the man had reverence for God. And when the lady prompted him that God is watching, God is watching us. God is watching us from a distance. He's watching. He is with us. But if we lose that consciousness, let's remember that he is with us. He sees everything. Whatever you do in secret, he sees it. If you have that consciousness, it will save you from many, many sins. Because anytime you want to do something wrong and you remember, God is watching me, you will stop. That is protective. God richly bless you. And thank you once again for all your support. God bless you. Bye.